Auzubillahiminasyaitonirrajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. 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 Bismillahirladzi la yad'u ma'asmihi syai'un fil ard wala fis sama'i wa huwas sami'un 'alim. Bismillahi tawakkaltu 'ala Allah la haula wala quwwata illa billahil 'aliyyil 'azim. Assalamualaikum. Good morning, Syahira. Okay, I'm recording this class. Good morning. Assalamualaikum, Manisa. Okay, this class today is Thursday, 30th of November. The time now is 2 minutes past 10, and today's class is about the second and the third assessment, assessment 2 and assessment 3. Okay. So, inshallah, week 9 and week 10, that is starting from next week, we're going to do the group presentation, okay, for ELC650, English for Professional Interaction. So today, today we're going to go through the assessment 2 and assessment 3. Okay, English for Professional Interaction, and I'll be talking a little bit about Reader's Digest, the latest issue of Reader's Digest, December 2023, January. All right, so this is the cover, how the cover page is like. Assessment 2 and 3 will be conducted on week 9 and 10, starting from next week. It is a group presentation, all right, and it consists of 2 parts. The first part is the group discussion, where you will be given a situation, and I'll show you. So today I'm going to show you some situations. It's project planning discussion. It's a group discussion, 25%. I have shared with you in the WhatsApp group the May 2023 questions. All right. So just like the first assessment, which was pair, this time it's group discussion, groups of 3 or 4, maximum 4. See, yeah, we have maximum 5. Okay, so it can be groups of 4, but we can have maximum of 5. All right. So let's look at some situations, okay, in the past year question papers. Okay, this first situation, and as we go along, I'm going to give some tips and also comments based on the based on assessment 1, my observation of assessment 1, which is the pair discussion. All right. So Shahira, can you see the question? Can you see the page that I'm sharing right now?
Yes, doctor. I can see the question.
Thank you, Shahira. Okay, so just like the first assessment 1, in assessment 1, you were given 3 minutes to prepare and 8 minutes to present. But this is a group, so you are given 5 minutes to prepare, okay, and 20 minutes to present. So this week, this is what we're going to do. I already given you the situations. You can practice in your groups, and then have a look at the situations, yeah, so that you are familiar with different situations, different possible situations. Practice in your groups, and then record one, okay, if possible, record, and you can share it on YouFuture so that I can go through this weekend and I can comment. Okay, so for example, this is the first situation. You are given 5 minutes to prepare and 20 minutes to present as a group. So Each student, let's look at, please read the instructions carefully. Each student is responsible to introduce one of the aspects given, but all students should contribute to the discussion. Okay, so remember to take brief notes. Okay, you do bring your pen or pencil. Okay, I'll give you a paper. So in situation 1, employee recognition creates a positive organizational culture and strengthens employee leader relationships. So we have talked about this in the class about having a positive organizational culture, okay, and also employee leader relationships. I also talk about this in the earlier classes, yeah. So your company plans to have a high tea event. So this is the subject, to show appreciation to the employees for their hard work and dedication and to instill good relations. So these are the objectives. Okay. The Human Resource Department has appointed you and your team to organize the event. So your group is the HR department and the team from the HR department. So this is what your discussions should be about. Okay, the objectives, the suitable dates, and the venue for the event. What are the suitable activities to be held as part of the event, and also budget, funding, and promotion of the event to the staff, as well as committees defining duties for staff to help run the event. So that's the first situation. Let's look at the second situation. Same instruction. Okay. The heat wave in Malaysia has affected the health of many staff, and this has caused many employees to take long sick leave. The management is concerned that this issue may have a negative impact on the employees' performance levels. Therefore, a human resource department has requested that you set up a team and develop a program to enhance the employees' well-being. Discuss the following agenda. Almost the same objective, suitable dates and venue. So the tentative itinerary of the event, budget and promotion of the event. How are you going to promote to this event so that more staff will be will participate in this event? Give it a name, setting up committees and defining duties for staff to help run the event. Okay. And next is situation 3. This time is about productivity. Sometimes a decrease in productivity can affect other members, team members, and the organization. So it's important to help employees feel motivated. Your manager has asked you to organize an employee motivational program. Have a discussion with your teammates on the following aspects. All right. Again, the content is more or less the same. Right. Next is because it comes under project. This assessment 2 is about project planning discussion. So during your preparation, make sure you understand your situation, distribute the tasks, focus on this. You know that every as you can see here, this is already situation 4. The content is pretty much the same. That is the objective, dates, venue, suitable activities, budgeting. So make sure they make sense, okay? And also setting up. And when you were discussing, you discuss as a group and you take notes, all right? And last situation, this is for a group of 5. The higher management wants to incorporate the concept of green culture in the office. This concept will help the organization to have a more positive image and be more efficient in energy conservation. Your head of department has asked you to form a team to come up with a campaign with the inclusion. Now, this time there's inclusion of a competition to introduce the concept and encourage the office staff to make their daily routine eco-friendlier. So now these are 5 aspects because there are 5 members. Again, objective, dates and suitable dates and venue, criteria for the competition and the judges, suitable activities for the campaign, budgeting and promoting to the staff, setting up committees and defining duties for the staff. After 5 minutes of preparation, you are given 25 minutes to present the discussion. Therefore, each group has altogether 30 minutes. So if we going to do this starting from week 9, we are going to have 4, 8, maybe 7 groups. It's just like the pair one, yeah, about 7 groups. Pair is only 15 minutes. This is half an hour, so I can only have maximum 6 to 7 groups per class. So that's why we're gonna have 2 weeks, week 9 and week 10. All right, so only the groups which are involved with the assessment, you have to come to the class. The rest, the others, if your group turn is the following week, then you don't have to come on week 9. All right, so these are the sample of situations. Okay, go through, do practice with your group members, record them if you want to, and you can upload on iFuture. UFuture on iDiscuss. Okay. After this is assessment 2. After the discussion is done, then you do assessment 3. This is on the same session. For example, group 1, you got the first situation just now, right? So remember, the situation is the same, but the instruction is write an email of about 200 words to your manager, summarizing the key decisions based on 4 aspects of your discussions. Remember the 4 aspects from here. These 4 aspects. So during the discussion, please take down notes because this is an individual task, individual evaluation, even though you perform as a group. 1 mark will be deducted if your email exceeds 210 words. If you plan to ask me whether can you write more than 200 words, yes, but not more than 210. And you are given 30 minutes to write the email. So let's say I have the first group. So you're going to conduct your discussion in half an hour, 5 minutes to present. Not 5 minutes. Is it 5 minutes? Yeah. 5 minutes to present and 20 minutes to present the discussion. So that's about 25 minutes for half an hour. Once you are done with your presentation, I'll give you to sit at the corner. Okay, and then I'm going to call the second group for their presentation, and you have 30 minutes to write the email. So let's say we start at 10 o'clock. Okay, 10 to 10:30, assessment 2, and then 10:30 to 11 o'clock, you sit at one corner, all 4 of you work on your email individually. All right, no more discussion. Include a subject line in your email, begin your email with a dear, and submit the notes that you took during the discussion. So each presenter or each student took down notes during the discussion, right? So you submit the notes and the email to me. Before you leave, right? Once you are done, after half an hour, you submit the email as your assessment 3 and the notes. Okay, so this is the situation. These are the objectives. So you have this. I'll give you this. Okay, you have your notes and you begin writing your email. You have 30 minutes to your email to write your email. After 30 minutes, you can leave and you are done with assessment 2 and 3. Okay, clear so far? You can interrupt me anytime if you have any questions. If no, then, so I've shown you the situations. This is the discussion. It's 25% and this is the email. This is the score sheet, okay? The breakdowns of the marks. 25%, 8% goes to the content, 10% is for the language, 4% interaction with others, and values 3%. So altogether 25%. Right? If so I'm gonna show you. I've already shared with you sample email. I've also shared with you sample email, right? So this is 208 words. Okay. So this is a sample. Dear Mr. Zaki, I'm writing this email to seek your approval for our Hari Raya Aidilfitri event. Based on what my colleagues and I have discussed, the objectives of these events are to encourage the bonding of staff and students. First of all, this event will be held. So this is the date and time, the tentative itinerary, and the students will be competing. So these are the activities, the best Hari Raya outfits, and the budget, how it will be promoted, posters. Lastly, setting up committee who will handle what. Okay. Another sample. Oh, yeah. And these are the notes. These are the notes by the student. You see like the notes. All right. Okay. This is another one. This morning I had a short meeting. Okay. It's just that in this style is a bit different because the objectives of these events are, all right. This is the summary of our discussion regarding bonding day event. The objectives, Fatin proposed, Aina proposed. These are the activities. This is the details. Budget, committee, 20-30 members. Okay. Okay, last, another email. This is during the practice also, yeah. Okay, dear Mr. Ken, I'm writing this email to seek your approval. So the students started with mentioning the purpose of the email. We plan to conduct the event. There was no objectives mentioned. Notice, yeah. The venue. Yeah, new objectives. Okay, so it doesn't really follow the order lah. Okay, so this is the date, the time, the date, and the venue. I asked to be specific, yeah. The activities to be carried out. And funding. And that's it, 206 words. So all within 200 words. So it's possible to write within 200 words, right? Okay. So we go and Next, I'm going to share the the scoring guide. Yeah, scoring guide. Let me share the scoring guide, the rubrics, okay, for the email presentation. Okay, let's focus on excellent. Email 20%. Email 20%. Just now I shared with you the score sheets, of the rubrics, the score sheet for the rubrics for the group discussion. Okay, so for 20% for the writing part, the written presentation, 8 marks is for content. How can you get 8 marks for the content? If you're able to summarize and reconstruct all the key decisions of the given aspect of the discussion in a highly effective and efficient manner. Not just in an efficient, but highly effective and efficient manner. 10 marks for language. That means you have excellent language control. There are hardly grammatical errors, excellent use of vocabulary, okay, and in terms of organization, 2 marks, able to produce highly clear, smoothly flowing, well-structured text, hardly any punctuation errors, and it contains the subject line, the salutation, the content paragraphs, not line, not outline. Remember in the sample just now, I showed you some in paragraph, some in outline. Conclusion and complementary, close, finally, signature. So these are the these are the contents. These are the contents that you must have in your email, in terms of the format and all that. What you should include in your email. All right. So you can, if you have any further questions, you can ask in the WhatsApp group, or you can also raise it here. Right. All right. What about those who are not involved with the presentation, the assessment? Okay, because the assessment will be conducted for 2 weeks, week 9 and week 10. Let's say those of you, your turn will be in week 10. All right. So I'd like to inform you, this is the latest Reader's Digest. All right. This is Reader's Digest, December 2023 and January 2024. Okay. There are several interesting articles in this. You can get the magazines from me. The magazines are already available, and you can contact me. You can collect the magazines for me, from me. So class rep can contact, or any representative or your captain can collect the magazine from me. Yeah. So these are some of the articles in this issue. The first one is about drama in real life, locked in lion's jaws. Okay, and the second one, it's about heart and soul, about the bustling metropolis. All right, an interesting article under travel section entitled Heart and Soul. And this one is about happiness, adding up to happiness, where the author gives solutions to our personal problems. Okay. And also 13 eliminating facts about fireworks, right? So do take time to read the magazine, and also you can write a reflection, and you can, that is a very good writing practice. Okay, write your reflection, and then you can give it to me on week after the assessment, either week 10 or week 11. All right. Yes, that's all. So this is what we're going to do for the okay, this is the weekly schedule, yeah, for week 8. Okay, so this is the weekly schedule for week 8. This week you're going to do your practice, all right, and then you can record and upload your practice session. Okay, and if you upload on your Google Drive, you share with me, and you can also write an email if you want and let me have a look. Okay, so this is our and week 9 and 10 is the assessment 2 and 3, the discussion observation. And as I mentioned just now, those who are not involved, you can read Reader's Digest magazine. And I will give you some, I will give an instruction on it, and I'll give you an activity to do. Okay. So assessment 2 and 3 is on discussion observations, 25%, and written presentations, 20%. I have shown you the score sheet and the criteria for evaluating the email. Okay, and also I've asked you to take Reader's Digest magazine, read Reader's Digest magazine so that you can improve your reading and vocabulary. This is week 9, week 10. Okay. And after that, yeah, then we are going to prepare for the final assessment. Then after that, we're going to focus on assessment for video critic. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Any questions so far? Okay, you can also, have you taken your magazines? Have you taken the magazines? If you haven't taken the magazines, you can ask the class rep to contact me. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. So we're going to do the assessment week 9 and 10, starting from next week, yeah? Okay, if there's nothing else, let's end with tasbih kifara and wal as. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim wal asin. Aman wa amilu salihati wa tawasaw bil tawasaw. Subhanallah. Thank you, Shahira. Thank you, Jane.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Doctor.
Doctor.
Thank you, Farah. Thank you, Nazri. Thank you, Nazran. Thank you, Aiman. How are you?
Doctor,
Yes.
I think for the Reader's Digest, there's someone we will take the book. I think Haziq. But,
When will Haziq take the book? Haziq is not in the.
I'm not sure, but later I think he will inform you.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Nadia. Thank you, Shahira.
Thank you, Madam.
Thank you, Fatin. Have a nice day,
Thank you,
Alia.
Doctor.
Thank you, Hanisa. Have a great day.
Thank you, Madam.
Welcome. Bye.